Leaving no one behind is a radically new level of ambition for development and for sustainable development worldwide. It is actually the first time that the international community has signed up to a universal agenda for sustainable development, which means that it's for every country, for everyone, not just developing countries, but also OECD countries. In the spirit of a radically new level of ambition, we also understand that the SDGs will only be achieved if they deliver results for everyone, everywhere, and especially for the furthest behind. This is very challenging, and we wanted to dive into this dimension. But why this report now? And I guess we have three key reasons as to why we focused on leaving no one behind in 2018. We see a risk of another empty promise, that leave no one behind becomes a slogan, unless we really clarify what it means in practice, how we can translate this into changes in people's lives. There's also a risk of complacency that we want to get beyond through this report, because business as usual is not going to fix the outstanding challenges we have in terms of extreme poverty and in fighting inequalities. Yet we could stay in business as usual because we're in a world of great progress, and we've done phenomenal progress on poverty throughout the MDG period, but also in the whole of the 20th century. So we want to actually instill some urgency in relation to reaching the furthest behind. And lastly, the timing is really important. In today's world, we have people rising up against inequalities within their countries, but also worldwide. It resonates with our political leaders, and we feel that by shedding some light on what leaving no one behind means in practice for development cooperation, we can help advance this agenda. So a key message from our report on joining forces to leave no one behind is that leaving no one behind is ultimately about more inclusive, more equitable, and more sustainable policies, including development cooperation policies. To get there, what do we need? We need political will to understand the multi-dimensional drivers of exclusion, vulnerability, extreme poverty, and inequalities. We need to accelerate progress for the furthest behind and raise the averages for everybody else, and tackle discrimination, vulnerability, exclusion. We also see leaving no one behind as an opportunity for development cooperation to reform and refocus. Development cooperation narratives can centre in on the mutual benefit of leaving no one behind. Everybody wins when the furthest behind are included. We see an opportunity for a much better focus across the whole portfolio of development cooperation on reaching the furthest behind throughout development cooperation, and SDC guidance on this is really helpful and is leading the way. And we see also a chance for more development finance, for sure, but the financing that we give through ODA to have a much more deliberate focus also in identifying and reaching people who are left behind or at risk of being left behind. Lastly, with this report, we really want to inspire some action and some debate about what it really takes to leave no one behind and what we need to do differently to do so. So I invite you to read our report, to contact us and join us in this debate.